So you've built multiple seven-figure businesses, right, through PR. What's the one media strategy most entrepreneurs get wrong from the jump?
That they try to go too big too fast because you really need to have the layers that showcases your credibility. So we use like tier two publications, and
Okay.
it's also because for us, it's all about SEO and AEO. Now with AI, AEO is equal, if not even bigger now than SEO. And AEO is answer engine optimization.
Sorry, I have to write that down.
Yeah,
Say
it's actually a big one. Everyone should
answer.
write it down. Answer engine optimization. And what it does is the way that, let's say ChatGPT, right? You're
Okay, I
asking
get that.
ChatGPT
Yeah.
questions, right?
Right,
Just like
right,
YouTube. So YouTube's the second largest search engine. And because
right.
people say, how do I make a cake? Right? And it gives
Yeah.
you instruction. That's now what ChatGPT, we're using it like, how do I do this? Or who is this? Or where do I find this?
And they'll relate it to you.
That's right. And so we write our articles now based on SEO and AEO, meaning when someone searches, anyone can search right now who is the top branding and PR agency and expert, and Rhonda Swan's going to come up because I make sure of it. I know how to write in ways that tell ChatGPT, right? Who is the top for entrepreneurs? Who is the top branding and PR firm for entrepreneurs? That would be Unstoppable Branding Agency and Rhonda Swan. And it's because I know how to hack the system. I know how to tell,
Right.
right? And that's really where the misconception is and where most people get it wrong because they don't know how to do that kind of stuff.
Is a book a enough of a foundation,
It's a
like
great
to get
start.
on?
It is.
Right.
It's a really great
A
start. First off,
self a self-published book, not major
different,
published.
very different, right? So everyone can publish on Amazon, everyone,
Right.
and Google Books. It does add a credibility level. However, the next level certainly are if you're on Barnes and Noble or if you've been published by a hybrid or a traditional publishing house. But you don't
Hmm.
need that really anymore. You just need to actually have a quality book that gets picked up by Barnes and Noble, Target, Walmart, all of those. And you do that pretty easily. It's just by becoming a strong author in Amazon with sales. Then you start submitting to the other outlets. If they pick it up, that increases your credibility.
As a PR queen, I'm gonna call you. Okay, how do you turn media placements into actual revenue instead of just
Yeah.
vanity
Just,
metrics?
yeah, that is such a great question because most look at it as vanity because they don't know how to use it. So we turn our PR and media, we use it like a lethal weapon. Okay. First off, we know this 97% of people, the first thing that they're going to do if they decide to work with you or they see an ad, they're going to Google you. Right. So,
Yeah.
number one, you have to have a Google Knowledge Panel. You have to be searchable. And there's one thing that people don't know. When you go to Google and you type in your name, there's a little tab called All. All is everything that you have published yourself. It's all of your stuff. But when you tap on news, news tab is the indicator that other people are talking about you. Now, layman people don't tap on news, but the real ones do that are looking to see your credibility stamp. And that's where all the third party articles will sit.
But you can control the third party articles. Like,
If you are published in them. That's right. Absolutely. So you can control that news tab, but most
right.
people don't do that because, first off, they're not being published in credible Google indexed sources. Okay.
I see, I
This,
see.
I'm giving you guys the keys right now to
Hmm.
find out if a publication is a Google index source. I'm going to give you the keys right now. You go
Okay,
to
take notes, guys.
news.google.com news.google.com. You type
Okay,
in the publication's name.
right.
If it says source under that publication's name, Google has recognized it as a news credible source. If it
Ah,
doesn't, it will not show up. So a lot of people will say, Rhonda, I've been publishing a million things. And I look it up, I go to news, I'm like, none of it shows up. And they're like, but why? I paid all this money because none of them are Google indexed. They're all for vanity.